here with Pleasant Grove coach Jim Elgin. Coach, this is the first time Pleasant Grove's made it to the championship round. Just tell people kind of what this means to your school and your community.
Well, I think the big thing is for our kids. And this senior class 4 years ago was 1-9. And I think the big benefit is to see from where they've gone as freshmen to where they are as seniors and their maturity and what they bring to the table. I'm really happy for those guys.
Give people a snapshot of what they see from your team. What's gotten you guys here?
The desire and the heart our kids play with. They're a high motor group. They're a loose group. They're a fun group, but they're really in it for each other, and they do play hard.
You guys will play #1 St. Paul's. They've been #1 all year, undefeated. They've had to endure a lot of expectations, and you guys did too. You guys started the season at #2, and then dropped a couple of games, and now have won, what is this, 12 in a row now?
11 in a row.
11 in a row. So just what's that been like to see that your team build itself back up?
Well, I think that's, again, a tribute to those seniors. After that second loss, the seniors came in on Monday and said, Coach, we still believe we're going to get there. And, we started playing better. Our pups grew up a little bit on defense, and we started playing better on defense. And I think it's just a good combination of what went on for the year.
Talk a little bit about that defense. Who are some of the guys that are really excelling on that side of the ball?
Tim Foster, one of our defensive ends, has played really well all year. He's a senior. He's about 6 foot, about 240. Plays real hard. He's a handful. And then Kewan Fagan is a safety for us. He plays offense as well. He started for 4 years. He's the first 4-year starter that's been there since I've been there. And he and his brother's are quarterback, D1. But Kewan and Tim have really kind of anchored our defense with Ty Ware, our middle linebacker.
It's just a few years ago that the tornado really devastated Pleasant Grove. Some of these guys could have gone other places maybe. Just what's it been like to see the role that your guys have played in kind of this bouncing back from the tornado?
Well, what we always talk about at that point is the kids that stayed or the families that stayed obviously really love Pleasant Grove. And I think it was a tribute to them to stay with the community and stay with the school and, keep their kids in our program. And that really has kind of united the community through those years. And I think it's a tribute to them to help build the community back up to where it is.
This is the first time Pleasant Grove's played in the championship game.
Correct.
So how do you prepare your team for going to a bigger stadium environment that they've never played in? And are there things that you try to avoid this week?
Well, this is the first time we've played for a football championship as a staff as well. I know Coach Cassidy, our offensive coordinator, won one at Demopolis, so we're going to rely a little bit on some of his experience. But we're going to do what we do, and we're going to play hard and we're going to get after it. And like I said, we have a loose group, and they're not going to get too caught up in the hype. So we're going to try to do things like we normally do and enjoy it. We're not going to put that pressure on them to go, we got to do this, we got to do this. We're going to enjoy it.